The Open Palm presents Strange Stories. Things that happen that we cannot explain. The Newly Made Grave. My story isn't nearly as strange as some of the others, but it's one that has stuck with me my whole life. My friend and I used to love to go and hang out in one of the local cemeteries. I guessed because we were just weird. This was an older cemetery and was no longer used, so it didn't have any new graves in it. One day, while we were hanging out and just wandering around, we stumbled upon a new-looking grave marker. It stuck out like crazy because all of the other markers were old and gray and crumbling. On some of them, you could barely make out the names. This marker was much newer, and the name and dates were clearly visible. It was also a rather neat red marble color, which was really different from all of the others. We didn't think much of it and just continued our trip through the cemetery. We sat down under this big tree in the middle and talked and laughed and did other kid things. After an hour or so, we decided it was time to leave. We crossed right by where the new grave marker had been, and it was gone. We both froze and were kind of freaked out a little bit, but we searched the whole graveyard looking for the brand new marker, and it wasn't there. We couldn't find it. It had just vanished. We checked for it several more times on different visits and never found it again. It was just weird and something neither of us could ever explain. What do you gather from this submitted story of the newly marked grave? Could it be just a slip of attention or perception? Or could it be that both kids seen something that was never there? Could they have taken a peek into an unknown dimension? Or perhaps shown a glimpse at a parallel reality? Thank you for listening to Jerome Shaw in this episode of Strange Stories, where we take a peek at the unexplained, opening our minds to the unknown world. Support the podcast by going to anchor.fm/jshaw. Take care and enjoy your day.